Coming up today at 3 on Kenny and JT.
We'll take a look back at our Stark County High School football playoff teams.
How did the Buckeyes do against Sparty?
And what about the Browns?
Yikes.
All that today at 3. It's Kenny and JT on WHBC.
Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight on Stark County with Pam Cook and Gary Rivers.
Well, is it Wednesday already?
Oh, my gosh, Gary, it just flew by, didn't it?
It did.
No, it's Monday. We have a special edition of Spotlight on Stark County today.
Awesome.
I love this because we got some of the prettiest presents. I'm going to just hold it up for because we're live on Facebook, by the way. Studio Arts and Glass. That is our Spotlight on Stark County special edition today. And Wendy Joliet is in studio with us. How are you?
Great.
Thank you.
Pam.
Thank you for this beautiful...
Merry Christmas.
I love this.
Yeah, see, this is great. We get gifts so we feel really good, but you feel good giving gifts.
I do. I feel really good giving, Gary. I'm a giver.
She is a giver. She's always
a
bearing
giver.
gifts. I know. It's awesome. And we'll talk about these, but where should we start?
Well, that's a fused glass plate. What we do is we start out with clear glass and we put it on a mold and fuse it into the mold at about 1,400 degrees. And then we paint on the back so you can put cookies on there or hors d'oeuvres for all your parties.
Anything.
Pam.
Yes, all the parties I'm going to have.
Yes.
And Gary's
So
is
you
a
do that
Santa.
yourself? I mean, is that your
We
creation?
have craftsmen that make all of our stained glass, and we have some girls that what they like doing is coming in, doing a lot of repairs, and also making like sun catchers and fused plates and boxes and picture frames, anything stained glass.
Nice. And then who created this Santa?
Is that Santa adorable? Yeah,
Yeah.
the face of a Santa. And he's a cookie tray also, fused glass, and then painted on the back side. And you don't really want to put them in your dishwasher. You want to hand wash them.
Okay.
Just because the paint's not a real high fire paint. But it's a great cookie tray, and you can cherish that for years, Gary.
I will, for
Put it
sure.
out for Santa. That's what you put the cookies on for Santa.
Right. I was hoping that maybe when you brought in the dish there, that
Now
Pam
he's
would have brought in the
expecting you.
cookies.
I was
Well,
just
maybe
saying.
Pam will start baking now.
You know I'm a baker. He
I
knows
know.
I'm a baker.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why
Yeah.
he's saying that. Yeah.
And I'm an eater.
You're an eater.
Yeah.
Well, you two go well together.
It
That's
works out
right.
really
Yeah,
well.
that's right.
And what are these little things? These
Well,
are icicles.
This year, we've gone a little psycho crazy at Studio Arts and Glass. We have icicles in every sizes, shapes, and dollar amount.
Nice.
Pam has about a 6-inch glass icicle.
Yeah.
These we sell for $1.
Oh
my
nice.
gosh.
Remember like eons ago that you guys used to do a Friday special, like 99
Yes,
cent special?
yes.
When we were at 30th Street, I think we sold about 2,000 icicles on that special.
No kidding. Wow.
We did.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
we still have them today because people collect them and bring them in every year.
Yeah.
Gary has the new one. This
I
is
have
a
the new one.
glow in the dark icicle.
Really?
Yes. So you put those on your tree, come down on Christmas morning, and the whole tree's aglow.
Nice.
I love that. Oh, JD's going to turn the lights out right now so we can see if it'll glow in the dark.
See how it glows?
It
Is
does
that cool?
glow. Look
Oh,
at that.
I'm going
Show
to put it down
Facebook.
below. There
Show
we go. see.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Well,
It's looking.
he wants to put it right in front.
Yeah.
It's glowing, see?
See how it's glowing?
It is glowing, yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. Imagine like
Ooh.
100 of those on your tree, Gary.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So nice.
Is that fun?
I love
Nice.
that.
But you
yes.
can't eat these icicles
No,
right now.
No.
Those are non-edible.
Non-edible. All right, well, we know that Studio Arts and Glass has some beautiful, beautiful things, but for folks who have never been there, probably a good thing for them to do is to attend your holiday open house.
Yes.
Which is ongoing, right?
We have an annual holiday open house every year, and it goes on till Thanksgiving. And kind of is an extra incentive. We've decorated for about 2 months now, and it's just like a winter wonderland. You come in, and it's just like shocking, like lights and icicles and snowflakes and just total holiday, and it gets you in the mood. And that's why we do it every year. But as an incentive, we give you a 20% discount on everything you buy, whether it's Christmas decorations, jewelry, hand-blown glass, anything you buy in the studio that's a gift for, like, Christmas. And, like, your plates, those would all be 20% off. And we do this every year till Thanksgiving. And it just gets you in the mood.
Sure.
And then after Thanksgiving, we're crazy busy anyway. So, yeah, everything goes back to the normal price.
The normal stuff. So you got to get there now.
Get there
Get
now.
here now through Thanksgiving.
All right.
Yes.
Well, what kind of items are we talking about at Studio Arts and Glass?
Well,
I mean, you have more
we
than
have
just
jewelry.
hand-blown
We have
glass.
freshwater pearls, garnets, turquoise, amethyst, sterling silver. Jewelry's all handmade by artists all over the United States and Canada. We have hand-blown glass crosses from an artist named Luke Adams in Massachusetts. They're crosses and stars and hearts, all kind of good stuff. We sold a gazillion of his pumpkins this year, about 100 of them. And what else? Oh, just snowflakes, gnomes, everything you'd ever want for Christmas.
And see, that's the thing, and my mind's going like 100 miles a minute right now because I do a little tradition with my kids and they pick their Christmas ornaments.
Yes.
And, it's nice to be able to come and get something different and let them just pick something out, you know?
Well, remember Deals years ago at 30th Street? Deals, you'd go in and get that one special Christmas ornament. Well, I love Deals, and that's where we went as little kids. So now we have people bring their kids in, and they pick out their ornament every year. We have every old world ornament that's made, and we'll gift wrap it for them, and they're fabulous. And you get that, and you remember it, and then it becomes an heirloom, and you can pass them down over the years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's always nice to get one-of-a-kind items, too.
It is.
And that's the key.
It is. I mean, one of a kind, it's more special. Is that a word? More
I think
special?
so. It's more special.
Specialer.
It's specialist.
Specialer.
Yeah.
It's the most specialist
Yeah,
thing there is.
exactly.
The specialist.
That's it. And I mean, you can imagine every year you put your special ornament on, and you just think back to that Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and that's good for kids and families.
The
alike.
other thing that goes great with your icicles, we have glass snowflakes. It's about a 3-inch snowflake, and it's glass. And those look fabulous with your icicles. I should have brought you one of those. Well, next year.
That's okay. Yeah,
Next year you'll get the snowflake.
Maybe we'll go shopping.
out there
Gary.
myself,
Come shopping and get some snowflakes.
I want the cross, the hand-blown crosses.
The hand-blown
That
glass
sounds wonderful.
crosses. And they come in all colors. They have a special glass inside them called dichloric glass. It's got a gold reflective, sparkly, coloration to them. They're amazing.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful.
Very cool.
I love that.
Sounds
I love
perfect.
that.
Well, why don't we take our first break before we just get out of complete
I know,
breath
it's out
here.
of control. It's out of control here.
We'll be back in just a few right here on Spotlight.
Kenny and JT want to hear from you.
Let's go to Brian in Massillon.
I totally agree with what you guys have said about Jimmy Haslam not caring. He don't care. He makes money, and until the fans realize that, I wouldn't go up there at this point in time with it getting cold for free.
Where's the problem? The guy who's made all the hires of Sashi, the Harvard hierarchy, and Hugh Jackson.
I'm still willing to give him a pass right now, the head coach, because what this front office has done, I'm not saying he's my man moving forward, but he doesn't have any tools.
It's Kenny and JT. Check it out weekdays between 3 and 7 on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Message and data rates may apply.
Hi, I'm Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. After I left baseball, I just couldn't stay in shape like I used to. Turns out, once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone, and that can make it harder to get into shape. So I got back into the game with Nugenics. I'm feeling stronger with a lot more energy and drive. You want to get back into shape? Get Nugenics. All you have to do is send one simple text.
Frank's right. Just text LIKE to 42424 to get a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenics, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Its unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help a man feel stronger, leaner, more energetic, and more passionate.
And guys, she'll like the difference too.
Nugenic samples are not available in stores. To get your complimentary bottle, text LIKE to 42424. That's LIKE to 42424.
I'm Kurt Thomas, inviting you to join my wife Eileen and me every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock for the Haven of Rest broadcast. Each week we feature interviews with people from all walks of life who have experienced dramatic turnarounds as a result of help received at Haven of Rest Ministries in Akron. You'll be encouraged by stories of lives changed to the power of the gospel. So join us every Sunday at 8 o'clock a.m. for the Haven of Rest broadcast here on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Message and data rates may apply.
Hi, I'm Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. After I left baseball, I just couldn't stay in shape like I used to. Turns out, once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone, and that can make it harder to get into shape. So I got back into the game with Nugenics. I'm feeling stronger with a lot more energy and drive. You want to get back into shape? Get Nugenics. All you have to do is send one simple text.
Frank's right. Just text LIKE to 42424 to get a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenics, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Its unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help a man feel stronger, leaner, more energetic, and more passionate.
And guys, she'll like the difference too.
Nugenic samples are not available in stores. To get your complimentary bottle, text LIKE to 42424. That's LIKE to 42424.
Mike Albert returns to the Canton Palace Theater with the Big E Band to dazzle crowds with his ultimate tribute to the late great King, Elvis Presley. This Rock and Blue Christmas holiday show is Friday, November 17th at the Canton Palace Theater. Doors open at 6:30. Mike Albert takes the stage at 7:30. For more information, visit MikeAlbertSings.com, or for tickets, go to CantonPalaceTheater.org. A Rock and Blue Christmas, Christmas classics, and the greatest hits together, one night only. Friday, November 17th at the Canton Palace Theater. Mike Albert with the Big E Band live. Don't miss it.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
9:20, good morning this Monday morning. We've got a special edition of Spotlight going on right now.
We certainly do, and I'm shopping, so sorry for the delay. Studio Arts and Glass, and we have Wendy Joliet in studio with us this morning, talking about your wonderful open house, which basically is going on now through Thanksgiving, as you were saying, and it gives people a chance to get out there before the rush.
Exactly.
And get some things, do some shopping, right?
Exactly. And what's nice is you can park right at our front door. So it's not like you're at a mall that you get a hoof about a quarter mile to get in through the snow. You can park pretty much at my front door. You're greeted by one of my dogs when you come in.
Oh, okay.
We've got coffee, cookies. I make hardtack candy every year. Punch. When's the last time you had punch?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yes, you have to have punch.
Mm-hmm. And look she has the advertisement for the holiday open house with your dog.
That's Lola.
Lola.
Lola's about 150-pound St. Bernard. She's got a big red nose on her for our holiday open house. And either Lola or Katie or Petula or Bella will greet you usually by the front door when you come in.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Gotta love that.
Yes.
So tell people again, maybe, we've talked so much about the holiday portion of this whole thing, but maybe for folks who don't know what you do as a regular business, explain that a little bit.
Well, Studio Arts and Glass, we started about 37 years ago, and we custom design leaded glass windows for homes, churches, restaurants, and also we do a lot of restoration of leaded glass. Last year we completed St. Mary's Cathedral over in Massillon after the big fire, and we got it done and open before Christmas for the Christmas Eve service, which was miraculous. We like restaurants, the bricks, 35 bricks up in Green. We did about a 25-foot feature wall between the bar and the dining room area of leaded glass, like you're looking in a champagne glass and all the bubbles are bubbling around you with all the beveled and clear textured and colored blue glasses.
Wow.
We also decorated with hand-blown glass on the walls, hand-blown bowls, and I'm getting ready this week to decorate them for Christmas.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
they're going to be ready also. But, yeah, restoration of stained glass is a huge part of what we do. I go to churches, restore their stained glass windows, And we have a whole crew of very talented craftsmen that they'll take your windows out, we'll restore them, and then put them back in so they'll be good for another lifetime.
I would imagine that is a very intricate job and very detailed, and also so you have to be so careful.
Yes, it's very time consuming and intricate work. Right now we're working on the Oakwood Cemetery Chapel windows up in Cuyahoga Falls. The guys are down in Columbus today installing a large stained glass skylight ceiling. It's made up of 100 individual stained glass panels. So we drive all over Ohio, Pennsylvania, Kentucky. That's what
I just think of just getting the color just right. You probably just like, oh my gosh, oh no, that yellow's just a little off. Let's try it again. I mean, really, that's what you do.
But that's the fun part. We like that detail, keeping the window as original, historic as we can to the original glass. Anything that, kids with rocks and BBs, they'll break glass, and then that's my job to find the perfect glass replacement to put in for those repairs.
How do you do that? Do you find photos of originals that you work off of?
Well, what's nice a lot of times, like if a .22 bullet hits a window, there's a hole there, but there's still some of that original glass left. So what's nice is we still have some of the original manufacturers, which would be Kokomo Opalescent Glass in Kokomo, Indiana, Wismont Glass down in West Virginia. They were in business over 100 years ago.
No kidding.
They're still around and making that same glass
It's the same
today.
guy there making it?
Yeah, you think so, Gary. But yeah, because they pass down over generations where they teach their kids and the people in the area how to do this.
Yeah.
So, and then we order the glass in big crates, and then we break the glass up into little pieces and put them in the windows.
How about that?
Wow, that's amazing.
It's fun.
What a process.
Yeah.
Do you have tours? People get the chance to look at that periodically?
We do. And we like when you come in during open house and you can walk through. We'll take you on like a guided tour and explain the whole process of restoration and like the design process when we're doing a new stained glass window for people, show them how we do a layout, how we cut the glass, then assemble it with the lead. The
lead is why?
The lead goes between the pieces of glass, and that's what's structurally building the window. So that black outline you're seeing between the pieces of glass, that's lead.
Same.
And a lot of people say, "Ooh, isn't that scary? You're working with lead." Well, it's a solid state, and then after you are done working with it, you wash your hands. So it's not like the lead is getting into your blood system or anything. So that's why it's not really harmful to us. And that's a common asked question when I make a window for someone. Do I have to worry about my children with the leaded glass window? And I always tell them, don't let them lick it or eat the window, things like that. Just as like common sense.
You don't know my kids.
I know.
Gary have trouble with that.
Don't lick the window. So, and then, but it's safe. It's been around for hundreds of years, and so we're good.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's nice to hear a little bit of background on how that all works, and I think it would be fascinating for folks to actually watch you in action.
Yes. And we like when you come in during open house because we've cleaned a little bit more because you got to think about it. We tear windows apart. We're disassembling those windows and just all that dirt all the time. So during open house, we're trying to keep things cleaner so people can take tours and walk through and see the whole process.
Yeah. I remember you telling us the story of a parent whose child had broken the window like three times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
the piggy bank through the window. I know.
Oh, my gosh.
We haven't seen any of those for a while. My other favorite one is we did a whole series of bay windows for someone, and we sold them this beautiful stained glass lamp that was on a base, a floor base in front of the bay window. And the dog was chasing the cat. The cat jumped up on the chair. The chair hit the lamp, and the lamp went through the window. Could
you imagine?
But
you planned that so well.
But
movie.
Yeah, we fixed everything, and to this day, no one would have any idea. I think they moved the chair away from the bay window now, though, so it wouldn't happen again.
Yeah, I would have moved the dog out. Just saying.
But I mean, things happen.
Right.
Like we've done a few different skylights, and we've had like trees go through the skylights, things like that. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Are you able to bring a design to you? Like, say I had some kind of a design that I wanted put into stained glass. Can people do that?
What a lot of people do is they'll bring us more like their ideas. Like, I'd like a crane window, or I'd like a hummingbird window, and they'll kind of give us their ideas. And then Bob Joliet's my husband. He takes those designs, and then he has a fine art degree from Kent State. He'll take take your ideas and incorporate it into and make it a beautiful design, and then we'll put color into it so you can really get a good idea what it's going to look like before we make it. And then you can come in and see a full-size layout of that once we get going, and you can see the glass cut. You can come in and be a part of the whole process, which is fun.
I'm thinking of stained glass Pittsburgh Steeler window. That's why I
thought you were thinking of maybe having your mother's picture put in there, overlooking you in the living room.
I got plenty of those. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's the one. But are you limited by trade?
We're only limited by your imagination, man.
That doesn't seem very imaginative.
We do a lot of things
that's
for
so
Ohio
predictable.
Day.
All right, we'll stop.
You could get a Buckeye one, Gary.
I could do that right now.
We do the etch glass, where we actually do a design and cut and sandblast the glass. We do a lot of things for Ohio State. We even do a great little Ohio State sun catcher that you can hang in your window. It's a red O with a Buckeye.
Well, I like that one better because when I'm mad at them for losing to Iowa, I could pull it out, and then I can put it back in after the next game.
That's right.
Exactly.
That sounds good.
All right, well, we got to take another break. I'm so sorry we have to leave just when I was putting in my order for my Buckeye gear.
Rebecca's calling me.
We'll be back in just a moment.
This is your home for the Buckeyes.
Welcome to Columbus. Pulls the trigger with a pass that's caught by Rashad Berry, moving to the 25 of the Rebels. 20-yard line, 15, 10, into the end zone for the touchdown on a 38-yard pass play.
OSU football lives on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Barrett throws on the run, caught by Hill at the 5, dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, excellent play there.
Barrett out of the gun, gets the snap, tosses right corner of the end zone, ball in the air, caught, touchdown, Benjamin Victor.
This is WHBC, your home for the Buckeyes.
What's the scariest thing about going to the dentist? Opening your mouth or opening your wallet? Because just a simple cleaning can cost $100, and things like root canals can cost you hundreds more. If you don't have dental insurance to help, you should give Physicians Mutual Insurance Company a call. 1-800-500-0898. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps pay for checkups right away. So you can call today and get your teeth cleaned tomorrow. Plus, it helps cover the more expensive procedures you might need down the road. Fillings, crowns, bridges, even costly dentures. There's no deductible and no annual maximum. Your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these insurance policies, even if you're retired or on Medicare. There are no networks, so you can choose any dentist you'd like. That's right, any dentist you want. Call and we'll rush you a free information kit with all the details. 1-800-500-0898. That's 1-800-500-0898. 1-800-500-0898.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new, long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. And right now, we want to share with you for free the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers. Discover them now by texting TOP to 88988. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers by texting TOP to 88988. That's TOP to 88988.
This is WHBC AM Canton, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
I'm Jim Michaels with 1480 WHBC News, now 38 degrees. The volunteer organization that put together the weekend search for a missing Perry Township woman will meet with the Stark County Sheriff's deputy on the case today. Despite the unsuccessful Saturday search, ECWA Search plans to return this weekend or next, hoping for more volunteers and some more ATVs.
We'll sit down with law enforcement. We'll we'll let them know exactly what areas that we did cover and did not get covered.
Dave Rader with EquiSearch. About 30 people covered a dozen locations on Saturday. 27-year-old Christine Slinger has been missing since she left her home with a boyfriend in August. Police say an 18-year-old suspect's in custody after 3 people were stabbed in a suburban Cleveland home. That incident last night in Parma. One report indicates the suspect is the ex-boyfriend of one of those injured. Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore's pastor coming out in his defense, the Reverend Tom Brown, saying they're just being supportive back at home.
Around here, just a general support of when he's here. We talk to him and tell him we're praying for him and supporting him and that type of thing. So that's basically how we support him.
Moore is accused of sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl back in the 70s, and it's also said that he dated several underage girls when he was in his 30s. And the Stark County Sheriff's Office Quick Response Team ready to tackle the county's drug epidemic. The team consisting of a deputy, a nurse, and a counselor to interact with its first overdose victims tomorrow. The idea is to approach them in 72 hours with a plan for ending their addiction.
It's crucial that we get out there as soon as possible to make these contacts with these overdose victims and try to get them in treatment. And the bottom line is to get them in treatment and save lives.
Sheriff's Major William Wirtz got the grant for the team. The program patterned after successful response teams already working in Canton as well as in Cincinnati and Toledo. More 1480 WHBC News at 10.
Here's your AccuWeather.com forecast. Today, it'll be cloudy with a high of 45. Fairly cloudy tonight, low down to 31. Tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sunshine, high 45. Wednesday, turning mainly cloudy with a bit of rain in the afternoon, high 47. Then on Thursday, we'll see sun and some clouds. It'll be a chilly day, high just 42. I'm meteorologist Steve Trappis for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
Well, you're viewing us on Facebook through a stained glass window. And I know I look a little different this morning. There we go. See, there's that. That's Pam Cook there looking out of the window.
Actually, it's a beautiful glass tray. And mine happens to be, we talked about Gary's being a Santa Claus, but mine happens to be candy canes, and mine is a square with snowflakes and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. So beautiful.
Well, the beautiful thing about anything when you go there is that it's all original. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're talking Studio Arts and Glass, by the way, our special edition of Spotlight on Stark County this Monday morning. You can catch us on Facebook if you want to check out the interview. Also, the podcast, of course, at WHBC.com. Wendy Joliet is in studio with us this morning, and we've just been talking so much about all the wonderful things that you guys have. And, when people come out there, what would you say, what do they gravitate to the most, like during your holiday open house?
Well, everything glass is our specialty because everybody thinks Studio Arts and glass. So you're not going to see anything like lucite, plastic, any of that. Everything's handmade. It's really good materials. It's quality. It's going to last a long time. The stained glass, obviously, is probably what 90% of the people come in for. This year we went and we made Christmas sun catchers, like bells and wreaths and angels, just because we really wanted people to kind of go back to the roots again and get some of those old traditional gifts that you remember. Yeah. And we still have the hand-blown glass ornaments, the balls that are made we have like blossom balls and witches balls and trees of life and all those kind of things too. Mm-hmm. But people leave those in their windows all year long because they're just so pretty with the sunlight coming through them and the sparkle and all the color. Mm-hmm. And this kind of year, when you kind of look outside and it's that gray gloom, you see that burst of color, and it makes you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Burst of color, Gary.
Yeah. I know. When I start seeing the gray of fall turning into winter, it just gets you depressed.
I don't know what's worse, the gray or all the snow. So
I'll take the snow.
I don't mind the snow, but except when it turns like melty dirty.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Then that's when the gray comes in.
But either way, you get all that color looking out your window then if you put a nice blossom ball or tree of life in there.
Well, I like the idea of Christmas ornaments or Christmas sun catchers in your window.
Exactly.
I think that's great.
Yeah. You get the red-green color with the golds, and we're all about color and glass.
Got it.
Absolutely.
All right, you can go there. What are your hours, by the way?
Well, this year we've done hours a little bit differently. We're open earlier in the morning and not quite as late at night because we call it destination shopping. So we open by 9 o'clock in the morning. It's usually before that, but we open from 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday. And then we open on Sundays for November and December from 11 to 5.
Got it.
And this year we're going to do a couple things different. We're going to do a ladies' night out. And that's going to be on December 8th from 5 to 8. So we're going to provide some refreshments and cookies. And also from 6 to 8, Melinda from the Beach Creek Botanical Garden is going to come in, and you can make a centerpiece out of a log from Beach Creek and do a lot of greens with boxwood or fir with candles, things like that. Yeah, it's $42, and from 6 to 8, you're going to go home with a stunning centerpiece. So that would be fun.
But I'm not interested.
Yeah. Well, Pam is, Gary. You don't have to. That's why we call it a ladies' night out.
Yeah, who asked you?
Ladies' night. But you can call, make reservations for that if that's something you'd like to do. But then, Gary, for you, we're going to have a men's night out.
Really?
That will be open from 5 to 8 or till 8 o'clock on December 14th, which is a Thursday night.
And I get to make stained glass windows?
Well, no, you're going to be able to shop and have some adult beverages, refreshments, things like that.
I am very interested in this one.
All the good-looking ladies will be working that night.
Even better.
Yes. We'll wrap your gifts. Anything you find, we'll wrap for you.
That is the only way I can shop.
Yes. And then we have some men, though, that ask us to not wrap it as nice as we usually do, so it looks like
you're kidding me. Really?
No.
What a brilliant idea.
To make everyone happy. So
that's a riot. I love it.
Yeah, don't make that look quite
Let me just
good.
write my name and for whomever on it, and it'll look like I did it.
Exactly.
So perfectly.
So till 6 o'clock Monday through Saturday. We're there on Sundays, but then we have the ladies' night out and the men's night out this year. So a couple nights will be open late.
Is there a limited space for the ladies' night out?
It depends, because we have a couple ladies groups that have been asking us about how many we can fill up. So at this point, we don't have a limit right now. So because we have a whole back room where we have the studio where the guys make the windows, so we'll just keep pushing more and more tables together.
Okay.
And Beach Creek Botanical Garden, they're so nice that they'll bring more materials. That's why we have everybody pre-register though, we're sure they have enough materials.
Okay, great. Yes. So again, that's on December 8th, you were saying, for the ladies' night out, and that's from 5 until 8, and then $42 to make the beautiful centerpieces, which is great. And then, of course, the men's night out will be December 14th from 5 until 8, so it'll help you shop. And just pick out some cool stuff. That's a great idea.
All right, well, why don't we take our final break, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. And again, we're talking Studio Arts and Glass, open now, right?
Yep, we're open.
All right, we'll be
Hopefully
back.
someone's there.
Well, the dog will let you in, so it'll be okay.
Exactly. Katie's at the door.
WHBC.com.
I enjoy getting online just because it's fast. I can access it from my phone, or I can access it from my iPad or my computer.
Audio with our stream and podcasts anytime you desire.
I get all my news and information online. It's just easier, and I can read it on the go, on my phone, walking to classes, walking to work, anywhere.
For everything WHBC, news, weather and sports, personality blogs, and more, log on to WHBC.com. It'll begin your obsession.
Medicare Part D participants, Giant Eagle Pharmacy has important news. When enrolling in a Medicare plan, it's important to know which pharmacies are in your plan's preferred network. We're excited to announce that Giant Eagle Pharmacy is a preferred pharmacy with United Healthcare, Aetna Coventry, Anthem, and many more. So you can fill your prescriptions for as low as $0. Don't pay more at another pharmacy. Choose the right Medicare plan and save on prescriptions. Visit gianteagle.com/Medicare. $0 copays apply to Tier 1 generics for select plans.
The Ford year-end sales event is here. Now
Now with 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $1,000 cash back across a full lineup of Ford vehicles. That's Ford, America's best-selling brand, now with exclusive holiday offers. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $1,000 Ford credit cash across a full lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. Best-selling based on 2016 sales. Not all buyers qualify for Ford credit financing. 72 months at $1,389 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment on cars and SUVs. 72 months at $1,389 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment on F-150. Not available on Ford GT, Fiesta, Focus RS, Mustang GT 350, 350R, Raptor, or Super Duty. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by November 30th, 2017. See dealer or go to buyfordnow.com for complete details.
There are thousands of different rules in the Social Security Handbook. Are you confident that you know the right ones that apply to you? The wrong decision could be costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. At Financial Engines, we believe there's no one-size-fits-all answer to claiming Social Security benefits, and that it's important to work with an advisor to understand the pros and cons of delaying benefits and how to avoid the hidden traps that could reduce them. As America's largest independent investment advisor, according to Investment News, Financial Engines offers help to more than 9 million people. We provide objective, personal, and comprehensive planning advice. Get to financialengines.com. We'll connect you with an expert financial advisor in your area who will help create a retirement and Social Security benefits plan so you don't risk leaving anything on the table. So, financialengines.com. Get started today.
This is John Hubbard with Financial Engines in the Cleveland, Akron area. Let's talk about the financial goals that are important to you, and together we'll develop a plan to help make them happen. Call me at 440-934-9933 or visit financialengines.com.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. And right now, we want to share with you for free the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers. Discover them now by texting TOP to 88988. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers by texting TOP to 88988. That's TOP to 88988.
Warning. If you're drowning in debt you can't afford, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to pay it all back, because you don't. What the credit card companies don't want you to know is that there's actually a way to get debt-free without paying off your entire debt or going bankrupt. If you have $5,000 or more in credit card debt, you now have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. For free information, call Credit Associates now. 1-800-600-5920. We'll even show you how much money you could save. If you can't afford to pay off all your debt, do not let the credit card companies trick you into thinking that you have to. Call Credit Associates now for free information on how to get debt-free faster than you ever thought possible, without debt consolidation or bankruptcy. We depend on your success and offer a guarantee, so there's no risk. For free information, call now. 1-800-600-5920. That's 1-800-600-5920. 1-800-600-5920.
Mike Albert returns to the Canton Palace Theater with the Big E Band to dazzle crowds with his ultimate tribute to the late great King, Elvis Presley. This rock and blue Christmas holiday show is Friday, November 17th at the Canton Palace Theater. Doors open at 6:30. Mike Albert takes the stage at 7:30. For more information, visit MikeAlbertSings.com, or for tickets, go to CantonPalaceTheater.org. A rock and blue Christmas, Christmas classics, and the greatest hits together, one night only. Friday, November 17th at the Canton Palace Theater. Mike Albert with the Big E Band live. Don't miss it.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
Hi, Spotlight listeners. We're back. Our special edition of Spotlight.
I feel like Vanna White.
Mm-hmm.
or The Price is Right Girl.
There you go.
With my Studio Arts and Glass, beautiful glass tray.
This can be yours if the price
very
is
nicely,
right. Yes,
Pam.
you do.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
There you go.
I appreciate that. I can't wait to fill it with cookies.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to fill it with cookies
can't wait either.
I know. That's right. That's right.
Gary's ready.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited about all of this. See, just seeing like the items, and by the way, we should say that our special edition of Spotlight on Stark County this Monday, Studio Arts and Glass. Wendy Joliet is in studio with us, and she brought us these beautiful plates. Mine has candy cane on it. Yours is Santa. Santa's face with his beard, which I love. That's a beautiful plate for cookies.
Every year we come up with some new designs.
Yeah.
So people collect them every year. And this year, Santa seemed to be, we have Santa and snowmen. Snowmen are probably more popular than Santas, just for the reason that you can leave your snowman out all winter long.
Yes, we were talking about that.
What? Snowmen outsell Santas. I think it's 5-1.
My sister said she was buying a flag for outside of her home, and she said, I'm going to get the one with the winter scene rather than the one with the jingle bells or whatever, because I can leave it out all winter.
All winter.
Well, you could still leave Santa out all winter.
Santa's done on December 25th.
December 25th. New Year's is your limit,
he
Gary.
didn't say that.
After New Year, Santa's pretty much goes away, and then you bring your snowman out.
If he had legal representation here right now, he would beg to differ.
You see Santa after December 25th.
I know he's usually in shorts down in Florida, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's somewhere warm vacationing.
Some marketing guru came up with that because I'm sure
he's a snowman that he's pushing he wants equal time with Santa here.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness. All right. Well, anyway, we got some great cookie plates. They're beautiful.
And, of course, that's just one of the many things that you can get at the Holiday Open House, which is ongoing right now. Started earlier this month and goes right up till Thanksgiving.
It does.
It's a great. That's a great concept. The busy time is right after Thanksgiving.
Black Friday.
Yeah, it's
from
just crazy.
Black Friday till through Christmas Eve, you're nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole November, it's kind of getting gray and nasty out. Mm-hmm. You need something to get you in the mood. And so we give you a 20% off incentive on all your Christmas gifts. You can even buy jewelry for yourself. Why wait for somebody to get it for you?
Right.
And exactly. And it's a nice incentive, that pre-season sale.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we don't do a lot of sales just because we don't mark things up like a lot of stores do. So that's why 20% off is a nice incentive.
All right.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, and like we talked about, folks know you maybe for your stained glass, but your retail outlet is amazing, and this is the time of year. So tell everybody where you're located for sure.
Well, we're in North Canton, in Jackson Township, right between the two. Everyone knows us for being on Apple Grove and 77. So the back of the studio sits on 77.
Right.
My office is like head level with you when you're driving by at 70 miles an hour.
So you chose that office for the view, did you?
I have the view, so I know when there's traffic not to go north or don't go south on 77. But basically, I always tell people, get off at the Schufel exit, 112. You make a right off the exit, first right onto Freedom, next right onto Strasser, and you're pretty much at my front door.
Yeah.
It's easy
and
enough.
it's real easy because we sit between Schufel and Portage. And it's real easy to get to. And we're kind of in that little industrial section.
Right.
So we call it destination shopping. And that's why we're just staying open till 6 o'clock most nights. And we open early in the morning. The craftsmen start at 7 in the morning. I usually get there between 7 and 8 and open everything up. And so you can come in early before you go to work, Gary, and do your Christmas shopping.
On your way.
On your way.
Wow. Well, craftsmen, why do they get in at 7 a.m.?
They like to start early. A lot of our craftsmen, they'll come from Cleveland, Ravenna, Dover, so they like missing all that traffic, so they like to start at 7, and then we kind of really get a jump on the day.
Yeah.
And some of them work 4 10-hour days, others work 8-hour days, so they're more I would call it artsy. So they like to set a little bit more of their own schedule, and we have kind of a funner work environment than we're not real hardcore.
Yeah.
So, because with what we do, it's very intricate, very precise.
Are you
work.
allowed to even talk to them while they're doing their artistry?
You can. Yeah, a lot of times they won't answer you, but yeah, because if they're really into their project and thinking in depth what they're doing or how am I going to do this next, what piece of glass goes in the lead channel next, they're just kind of in the zone. They won't talk to you, but it's very intricate work, and it's just fun to watch them do it.
Yeah, I would imagine it is.
Yeah.
But we were talking, of course, about the artistry of making the stained glass for the most part,
exactly.
right? But are they the ones who also design the Santa Claus trays, etc.?
No, the girls basically will do the fusing and slumping.
Slumping?
Slumping is when you
fusing and slumping.
You take the flat glass and you bend it in the kiln. You put it over a mold in the kiln, and you actually bend it. And we do classes on fusing and slumping.
Okay.
We do stained glass classes where we'll teach you how to make a smaller panel. We even do a one-day intro to stained glass class where you leave with a little sun catcher after about 2 hours, and hand-painted wine glasses. Those are huge classes this time of year. You can get a whole group together, 10, 20 people, and all your friends, and come in and paint wine glasses and then go out and fill them up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
But yeah, the open house, the 20% savings isn't valid on classes because that's kind of a future thing. But we do this every year. It's an annual event through Thanksgiving, and it really gets you in the mood with all the lights and the sparkle, and I would say the glamour of Christmas.
All right, so the store, but you have a lot of other items too that you don't really talk as much about, but that's what makes it almost a winter wonderland.
It is.
Could you maybe share some of the other kinds of items that you have?
Well, icicles, snowflakes, hand-blown crosses, hand-blown paperweights. Our jewelry is fabulous because our jewelry, it's something, there's semi-precious stones, which are like amethyst, turquoise, garnets, and sterling silver and other metals. Copper jewelry has been really big lately, where you have copper earrings, necklaces, bracelets, just different metals that you wouldn't really see at like a fine jewelry store that's selling diamonds. But this is more artistic jewelry that you actually wear. That people, it's something where it'll accentuate an outfit. That it's just one of a kind pieces.
Okay, and so when you go in there, even if you go in at 9 o'clock in the morning, you just, how long could you, how does it take to actually get through the entire store? Because I would imagine it could be.
The studio is about 10,000 square foot, and we can't really make it any bigger because we're landlocked with 77. So now we've started going up. So you're looking from the ceiling. We're hanging ornaments and hand-blown balls and everything, and so most people spend about an hour. Some people will spend a couple hours. That's why we're offering coffee, punch, cookies, hardtack candy. All those other things will keep you there longer so you can shop. But the gift wrapping, we do everything pretty much in a gift bag now, where we'll wrap it in tissue and foam in a gift bag because it's easier for you and it's quicker for us. So,
and it looks like I actually put it together.
Well, a little better.
It's in the bag.
Yeah, a little better, Gary.
We've seen your bag before.
So true.
Yes. And for those really breakable glass items, we do still do the gift box with the wrapping paper, but most people like the gift bag just because they can get in and out quicker.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're talking hand-blown glass, jewelry. You're talking stained glass, Christmas items, winter wonderland items. I mean, unique gifts, just a whole bunch of things.
A lot of men come in and they'll buy like a stained glass or a glass fused plate, and they'll get one for everybody in their office, and they'll take 20 with them, 20 pieces gift wrapped, and they'll be in and out in less than an hour.
That's a great idea.
And the other thing a lot of people do is when they come in with big orders like that, they'll purchase it, they'll leave, come back the next day and pick everything up wrapped. And that's a nice really nice time saver for them, too.
Yeah, that is.
Nice perk.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
All right, mention one more time. You've got the girls' night out and the guys' night out.
Yeah, December 8th is girls' night out, and we're doing a centerpiece craft from 6 to 8. And men's night out's December 14th from 5 to 8. And those will both be on our website so you can kind of check the dates.
All right, so you have to pre-register for these now?
Just for the craft.
Yeah.
The studio will be open those 2 nights late. Mm-hmm. And just the craft for the Beach Creek Botanical Garden, doing the centerpiece with the wood log and the candles and all the greens and everything. And it's stunning.
StudioArtsandGlass.com. That's the website. StudioArtsandGlass.com is the website. And again, tell the folks how to find you.
Easiest way is 77. You get off at the Schufel exit, which is number 112. And either way, you're going to make a right getting off the off-ramp. First street on your right is Freedom. Next street on your right is Strasser. And you're pretty much at my front door. Apple Grove and 77.
All right, make sure to get there before Thanksgiving. Take advantage of the 20% sale going on right now. And if not, hey, you're on your own, folks, after Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving, we're there.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy, for being with us here this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you again for the gifts. We really do appreciate that
Merry
so
Christmas.
much. Merry Christmas to you.
Snow, ice, and school closings are around the corner.